Coming up on Surprise Lately, the city unveils a brand new art piece, plus a new technology is reshaping our water operations. Hi, I'm Virginia Mungovan. Welcome to Surprise Lately. It's time to share your thoughts on Surprise as a place to live and work by taking our national community survey. Chime in on transportation, public safety, youth services, and so much more. Getting input from you helps us understand our strengths and areas we can improve. Your feedback also helps to identify priority projects for Surprise and indicates where limited city funding should go to provide the services you want most. The survey is online and only takes about 15 minutes. If you already received a mailed survey or a postcard invitation to the online survey, you don't need to take it again, but you still have time to complete it if you haven't already. The survey closes March 26th. You can find it online at surpriseaz.gov/NCS. It's almost springtime, and that means extravaganza fun here in Surprise. We're excited to continue the extravaganza tradition in an on-the-go format this year. The celebration runs March 29th through April 3rd with a mix of virtual and in-person events. Throughout the week, you can participate in a virtual egg hunt and egg coloring contest. Then each day we'll have something special for you to join in on. Monday and Tuesday, tune into the Surprise Rec Facebook page at 6:30 p.m. to watch egg decorating Mythbusters experiments and cookie decorating with Mrs. Bunny and Boyer Bakery. On Wednesday, we're hosting virtual bingo with a chance to win prizes. Thursday, we're back on Facebook for an arts and crafts experience with Wham at 6:30. Then on Saturday, we're hosting 2 limited capacity in-person events, Cookies and Crafts with Mrs. Bunny at Sierra Montana Rec Center and a Splash and Dash egg hunt at Surprise Aquatic Center. For more information and registration details, please visit surpriseaz.gov/extravaganza or call 623-222-2000. Warmer temperatures are just around the corner. You can prepare for pool fun by enrolling your child in swim lessons. The city offers classes for a variety of ages and skill levels at the Surprise Aquatic Center. The first 2-week session begins March 29th, with spring sessions starting every 2 weeks until May 10th. If you're unsure of which level to register for, you can schedule a free swim lesson assessment. For more information, visit surpriseaz.gov/aquatics or call 623-222-2000. Are you looking for a way to serve your community? Well, Surprise is seeking volunteers for 2 days of service events. The event on Saturday, March 20th is a neighborhood revitalization and cleanup. Volunteers will participate in various projects throughout the city, including landscaping, painting, trimming of shrubs, and debris removal. It runs from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Then on Wednesday, March 31st, you can join us at St. Mary's Food Bank from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. to help in the process of providing food for families in need. Registration is required for both events. Register by emailing Larry Garcia at larry.garcia@surpriseaz.gov or by calling 623-222-1522. Participants are required to wear face coverings and COVID-19 mitigation protocols will be in place. The city is currently revising the rules for property maintenance in the city, and we'd like your input. A draft property maintenance ordinance is up on the website at surpriseaz.gov/PMO. This is for you to review and submit comments through May 2nd. The website also has details on 2 virtual public meetings where you can learn more and ask questions. City Council is tentatively scheduled to vote on adoption of the ordinance at their June 15th regular meeting. If adopted, the ordinance will be effective July 15th, 2021. The city's Water Resource Management Department has been working on a very cool project that taps into new technology and will also help save money. Typically, when wastewater is treated, solids are sorted out from liquid and hauled to the landfill. Water-soaked solids can be very heavy and expensive to haul. Now the city is using a biosolids dryer to change the game.
So this idea originated with a former wastewater manager by the name of Warren Dancer. He saw how much we were paying to haul away these biosolids when they're wet. The city of Surprise spent over $600,000 in 2020 to get rid of these biosolids at the landfill. And he looks around and he says, hey, we got nice hot sun here, what can we do with the 2?
Biosolids dryers aren't new, but typically they are electric or gas. This dryer uses concentrated thermal solar, so the energy use is low, and so is the cost to run it.
So there's parabolic dishes out there that heat up water, and then they run it under this metal floor and heats it up. So we're able to quickly dry the same material, but not have to buy energy for it. This conveyor overhead is taking those solids, puts them on this floor, So then this great machine out of Germany takes this material and it moves it along the hot plate and constantly keeps the material in motion to make sure that all that water is evaporated off. And then as it continues to dry and it gets down to the end where it becomes very dry, it will just shove it right off the end into another conveyor that puts it into another bin. And it is a much, much lighter material once it hits there. And all of it put together is about the same electrical use as a residential home. Once we get this up to full production, we should be able to save at least $500,000 a year.
Cutting costs was a big driver for this innovation, but Lambert says there could be another big benefit to this new technology, one that could actually make money.
One of the other benefits that we're hoping to see out of this in time is to actually develop a market for the finished product. It's actually a wonderful fertilizer. And then you start to see the whole cycle of use from an environmental standpoint, where we took a waste product, cleaned it, and then put it back in the environment for beneficial use.
The dryer just started operating in January. The goal is to reduce biosolid weight by 70%, from approximately 27 tons per day to 8 tons per day. What an incredible difference. Surprise is always looking for ways to innovate and improve, whether that's to save money and energy or to add an extra layer of safety, like when we used a drone to sanitize our Surprise stadium seats prior to the start of spring training. Take a look at this drone flying around the stadium. The spray you see is a sanitizing solution that was applied as a long-lasting pre-clean. In addition, the city has continued to work with our traditional cleaning companies for daily cleaning and disinfecting. Spring training runs through March 29th at Surprise Stadium. A stunning new public art piece was just completed at the new Fire Station 304 in our city's northern area. The piece is called A Hero, and it includes a 6-foot-tall bronze firefighter statue on a 2-foot platform. The designers Logan Simpson and Work Urban Design ordered a 3D scan of a Surprise firefighter uniform, so the look would be authentic to the city's uniform. A time-lapse video showing the creation of the sculpture was provided by artist Trevor O'Toole. It's incredible to see the transformation from a block of foam to a beautiful bronze statue. Behind the firefighter is a colorful mural of a fire truck that was painted on 10-foot-tall wall panels by artist Jeremy Seitz. Another metal panel sits separately with the Surprise Fire Medical motto, always there, always ready. That's our show for today, but we'll see you twice a month with stories about what's been happening in Surprise lately. Be sure to watch for new episodes on social media, the Surprise TV cable channel, and online at surpriseaz.gov/surprisetv. On behalf of the City of Surprise, thanks for catching up with us.